everybody. Hey, this is David Patrick Wilson in Manny's Galaxy. The dark side's calling out and nothing is real. She'll never know just how I feel. From out of the shadows, she walks like a dream. Make me feel crazy, make me feel so mean. Nothing gonna save me from love that's blind. Slip through that dark side, across that line. On the dark side. Oh yeah, yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. Walk out. Oh yeah, come on. Dark side's coming out, something is real. She'll never know just how I feel. From out of the shadows, she walks like a dream. Make me feel crazy, make me feel so deep. Ain't nothing gonna save me from love that's blind. Sit through that dark side, across that line. Oh, on the dark side. Oh yeah, yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. Ow. This show is being produced by Michael Jr. This baby's way too clean for Michael, man. When you hear him play, it's like listening to Gabriel blow his horn. Nothing gonna save me from the love that's blind. Slip through that dark side, across that line. Oh, on the dark side. Oh yeah, yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. Wow, yeah, that's right. Hey, everybody out there in Facebook Live Land, whoever's out there in Facebook Live Land. It's David Patrick Wilson here, and I'm right here in Manny's Galaxy. And, I told a bunch of people that I was probably going to do Happy Labor Day, by the way. So, in honor of Labor Day, I chose this incredibly hard-working band. We spent the weekend with them in the past weekend down in Atlantic City. And these guys, I don't know how they do it, man. They play for hours. They put on a live show like nothing you have ever seen. They give 110% every minute. It's like amazing. They did 2 back-to-back shows, 20 miles apart, right? Within the same hour. They played for 2 hours down on the beach in Summers Point, and then they ran up to open up for Frank Stallone at the Hard Rock in Atlantic City. And we, the crazy thing is we chased them. We followed them, man. We went both places too. And I'll tell you, God bless you, John. I know it's not what it's all about if you're out there listening somewhere, but the fact of the matter is, JC, those guys should have been opening for you, man. Nothing to take. I'm not taking anything away from Frank Stallone, but he ain't no JC and the B3 there. It's not the same thing, man. This guy belongs in the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because this guy, they are out there. You talk about, working. I'm a labor guy. I'm a union guy myself, right? These guys are the hardest working guys I've ever seen. This band, they tour, they travel, they go everywhere, just to play, and they can play, man. If you ever get a chance to see them live, if you miss it, you're a fool. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get censored by Facebook again. Anyway, I don't know what their algorithms are up to in live performance, but in any event, it was a great weekend. We had a fantastic time. My lovely, beautiful, wonderful wife. We almost killed ourselves trying to do too many things, But we did some great things. We had some great dinners. We found a place down there called Shuckers. Best seafood I've had in decades. I'm telling you, it was just knocked out. And you know, stuff on the boardwalk and people everywhere. And we stayed at the I called it the steamboat, the showboat, right? Which was, and you know, it's an older hotel down there on the strip, but it's what a place that is, crazy place. But and we had a beautiful suite. They put us up in a real nice place, and we were down there. We did a benefit for a wonderful charity called Tony Mart's Cares. It was the 40th anniversary of when we first shot Eddie and the Cruisers. We shot at Tony Mart's 40 years ago, and this was a celebration of that. You know, it was the first scenes that we had of actually playing. We played concerts there, and it was the last season that that club was open. And after having been open, and you know, from the 50s, you know, his Carmen Marotta and his lovely wife Nancy, they invited us down for the event, and we had a blast. We really did. We were dancing. My legs are still hurting from all the dancing that we were doing. We were dancing on the beach. We were dancing on the boardwalk. We were dancing in the bedroom. We were dancing. It was everywhere. And walk. And we did 50 miles easy if we did one walking around Atlantic City, because on the boardwalk, that's what you got to do. It's like this whole thing. You can take a tram. We went out on the beach, swam in the ocean. It was really nice. It was quite a weekend, but we ran out of gas getting back here. Not the car, us, literally us. The car did fine. It was sitting in the garage most of the time. We were hiking everywhere. I guess we probably could have taken the car to something. You can't take a car on the boardwalk, right? Tony Mart's Cares is all about taking care of aging musicians who have difficulty making ends meet, or taking care of their medical needs, or taking care of their, taking care of themselves, helping them out with all kinds of things, you know. And Carmen's just a peach, and his wife is just a sweetheart, and they, God bless them both. I did a little live broadcast, on his radio show on Saturday morning, and we decided that we're going to put John Cafferty in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You got to check him out. If you haven't heard this soundtrack, you got to do it. We're going to do another one right now. Okay, so here we go. Let's get to it. that guy can't write a song? Huh? I tell you what, anybody that's out there, you tell me one good reason why this guy is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is the blue-collar guy. This guy is out there week after week after week. He's going to be working on some new material. He promised me he was going to do that. But man, I'm telling you, he's got some classics that are going to last forever. These songs are going to be living for 1,000 years, man. Anyway, God bless him. Yeah. So, you know, they want to take care of these musicians. We want them taken care of too, you know. The labor movement has largely been stepped upon by a lot of people. I mean, starting with Ronald Cowboy Reagan. Whoop-de-doo, Cowboy Ronnie. You know? I mean, you know, he was the first one to look to bust the unions. Hey, people, you know, all those good corporate guys out there, I'm sure they're not listening in. If you're out there and you're working hard every day, you know, a good friend of ours that we tried, we were playing, Michael, I got to tell Michael Sussman, God bless you, Michael Lee. We're so sorry that we just collapsed. You know, we couldn't hang out at his party. He just had a party, and he's the one responsible for putting together the Amazon deal up here. You know, where we are, you know, they unionized the plant, the Amazon plant. God bless him, Michael, you're the man. You know. I guess I probably should have done Joe Hill or something like that, but hey, you know, I really wanted to pay a tribute to my good friend John Cafferty and my better friend Michael. You know, Michael played tunes in the movie Eddie and the Cruisers, you know, and I remember when we did Tender Years, that song we started on a rooftop, and Behringer, Wordman as he was called, you know, he started tootling around on the piano. We started laughing at him until Eddie, Michael Pare, stepped in and said, hey, don't be, hey, look, it's words and music. Get on this stuff, get over there. Stop working, Michael. Come on, Michael, let's do 3, okay? We did one together, you did number 2 with a couple of the guys, I guess, and then, where's we gotta finish this thing, man. You know? We gotta build that 3-legged monster, Eddie 3, you know? If you want to see an Eddie 3, let us know. Of course, there'll be a bunch of old guys stumbling around on the stage. But I'm telling you, man, look, I'm telling you, Cafferty, these guys are amazing, man. I mean, I don't know 20-year-olds that can do what they do and night after night after night that they play. These guys are just tight as a gnat's. I won't say it. You know, it's just amazing stuff. How much time we got, honey? My boss over here.
15 minutes.
15 minutes! Just enough time for 3 more songs. Okay. Next case. What do we got? Now this is one that wasn't in Eddie and the Cruisers, in the Eddie and the Cruisers I did. I guess it must have been in the next one. I don't know. But I'm telling you, for me, this guy is a great singer-songwriter. He's written some classics that are going to endure the test of time, and he needs to be in the hall, man. This band, all of those guys, Tunes and Gary and all, you know, everybody needs to be in the, you know, they've got as tight a unit as I've ever heard, you know. And maybe I don't know anything. I've been around a little bit, but, you know, I mean, I've probably been to 10,000 concerts, rock and roll nights, and these guys are some of the best. Get a snapper, baby. I got smokestack lightning running through my veins. Trouble hanging around my neck like a ball of chain. Gotta be more than just being alive every day. fails every single time. Okay, whatever we got. What do we got, honey? I got some sandals and some whatever. If anybody knows what that song is, what's coming up next? Linda, if it's you, we'll give you the house. No, I'm just kidding. We won't give you the house. You've already got pretty much everything we got. And we'll figure something else out. But anybody come up with that one? 3 notes, let's name that tune. No?
Nope.
I lucked out. Anyway.
So talk about your experiences on Eddie.
You know what? That was one of the most extraordinary experiences of my life. I should have known it would have lasted forever too, because we there was some stuff that happened on that. I remember the first night we all got to the Rickshaw Motel in where was that? It was in Freehold. It was in Freehold, right down from the track in Freehold, right? And they had this lady singer, piano player down in the cocktail lounge every night. And the band got, when we first met each other, nobody knew each other. We didn't know it, so we go out to have a night and get to know each other, right? And Joey Pantoliano played our manager. I'm gonna rat on you, Joey, man. Joey got so freaking drunk, and we were all feeling our oats. I guess. I think who was driving? I think it was Matthew that was driving. No, I guess it was Michael that was driving, and I think he kept it together. I think he was sober, but Joey was like out of his mind. And I asked Tunes that hadn't come. He hadn't arrived yet because he was still playing dates, right? So he hadn't shown up. We were trying to become a band. So we're driving down, and we're leaving this place in 1 o'clock in the morning. Maybe 2 o'clock, I don't even know. Joey decides he's going to take a leak. And so, at 55 miles an hour, he puts himself out the window, damn near gets blown away, and pees all over himself. So it flies back in his face. We had to drag him back in the car. We had this 57 Chevy convertible. He's standing up. It's like, oh man, it's just crazy. That was wild. Remember that, Joey? If you're out there, man. I trust he's out there. I don't know. I haven't heard from any of these guys in forever. Any of you guys out there, Matthew, Lawrence, give a holler, man. Tom Berenger, what the heck are you doing? You're retired gentry on the farm down in Virginia, raising ponies or what? Who knows? Michael I've talked to a little bit. Trying to get him to jump on board and let's get this movie made. But apparently, we got to wrestle with the powers that be, who still control the rights. Namely the Scotty brothers. Hey, what we're doing, but in March, we're going to be doing a screening in Summers Point for the Summers Point Historical Society. And we're doing giveaways. I got some stuff from the show. I got a jacket that I wore in the first scene. We were at the concert. John and the band played a free concert out on the boardwalk. I mean, not 100 yards from where we shot the first scenes, me and Tom. The way it worked, they didn't have the money to make the movie, so we had one scene that we could shoot, and it was between me and Berenger, and I think that was it. It was just me and Berenger on the boardwalk. And then he closed down the production after he got what he wanted in the scenes. He cut it together and went out and raised the rest of the money. That's when he sold the rights to Scotty Brothers, which may or may not have been a big mistake, I don't know. But, obviously it's lasted, it's endured, man. Everybody that's seen this movie loves this movie. They love the soundtrack. It sold 9 million, 10, I don't know how many millions it sold now, maybe 12 or 15. Over the years, it's pretty amazing story, So anyway, this is this is the last, this is kind of the traditional last day of summer too, So it's get back to work time, everybody, and this tune here is kind of embodies the spirit of the season and the reason that we do what we do in the summertime. Here it is, people. Yeah, buddy. Wow. What time we got?
2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes, so we're going right into our last one right here. Okay. I hope you don't mind. I don't mind. We go a little bit over, but who knows? Here we go, people. This is my new favorite. Productions right here. I'm David Patrick Wilson. This is MannysGalaxy. It's been a real honor and a pleasure to be able to entertain you tonight. I hope anybody and everybody that's out there has enjoyed what we do. This is music from listen to